Good morning. Um, Today is Thursday, January 16th. Um, I tried to get this vlog started yesterday, but a lot of things popped up, so I wasn't able to do that. I just got in the office. Actually, I kind of been here for a little bit, but I have been doing those little piddly things, that you do. You put your coffee down, turn on I turn on my little heater because I am super cold, so I just wanted to get myself comfortable. But I'm gonna take you with me. I have to go open the door for the staff to come in through the back, and I'm gonna have to open the front door for our parents for a while until one of our other staff members get here this morning. So I'm going to have to get off um, soon. So walk with me. So I have a development this week that came up early this week. My husband and I, Monday evening, my husband and I were on the phone talking to my daughter, and she was like, Mom, I'm working on this and I'm doing this. And I was like, okay, some things that she's doing in her place. And I was like, well, what do you need? And she's like, I would like to put this. Basically, she wants a new backsplash in the kitchen. And she was showing me what she wanted. But I was like, oh, but this will look better. So I was like, give me a minute. I went on Amazon. I ordered some backsplash towels for her, and I had them shipped to her. And then she showed me another area in her kitchen that she wanted to do some work on. And I was like, oh, I have an idea of what you could do with that. Why don't you put this here? So I went on Amazon. I ordered the stuff and I shipped it to her. And then she was like, I said, Janae, just take your time and install the backsplash towel because it'll look so beautiful. And then she was like, I wish Tony was here because he would help me and he would do such a great job at it. And Tony was sitting beside me and he was like, why don't we go? Hey guys, hold on, give me a minute. Let me get these doors open. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got that door open. I'm in the next building. Anyway, my husband was like, Camille, I think that's her way of asking for us to come and help, but she don't want to ask because, I mean, she lives in New York, and it's a lot to just take off and haul off to New York, so she don't want to ask. So we just decided we're just gonna go. So long weekend, we're getting everything ready at the center to so that the staff can proceed without us on Friday. And so we'll take an early morning flight on Friday to New York. I think our flight leaves at 6:30. Yeah, I think it's 6:30 in the morning, and we'll make it there at noon. We're gonna have a layover in Charlotte, but it won't be that long. And then we'll make it to New York at noon. And it's not gonna be a surprise because of course, we want her to pick us up from the airport and we want her to prepare if she needs to get time off from work so that we can do these projects that she have for us. All right, I'm over here and let me get the heater on first thing. Oh, okay, that was weird. This, I know that there's nothing going on in this building, but it's so weird when you walk into a room and you hear noises. Good morning. Hey, Kira. I'm sorry. I was turning on the lights and the heaters. One of our staff members just came in, so I'm gonna stop right here so I can chat with her. Okay. Sorry for that interruption, but she came in early. That's good. But I think I was saying that I just wanted to. What was I saying? I don't remember either the story about my daughter and trying to make sure everything is in place here at the center while we are out of town, because like I said, my husband drives the bus and he cooks, so he didn't want them to worry. They're gonna have shepherd's pie Friday for lunch, so he is preparing to prepare that today. And just, get everything ready so there's no thinking. All she needs to do is just put the food in the oven, get the count, make the plates, and feed the kids. And I asked a few staff members to come in earlier so that she could have that support and help in the morning, early in the morning. Generally, when I'm here, she and I kind of handles it in the morning until the staff come in on their shifts. I need to go and open up the door for everyone to start coming in. It's that time already. But anyway, I think I may take you along on our trip to New York. I won't be showing any footage of my daughter or my granddaughter, but I might take you with me in the airport and on the airplane, maybe. We'll see. I have this blanket jacket that I wear, and I promise you, every time I go through the check-in at the airport, if I'm wearing that, and generally I wear that when I'm going up north somewhere, I get pulled over to go through the whole pat down situation. But it's cold up there, so it's worth going through the pat down to wear that jacket. So anyway, we will be coming back. Monday is Martin Luther King Day, and the center is closed on Monday, which remind me I need to put a sign out to let everybody know that we are closed on that day. Believe it or not, even though we put signage and we let the parents know all of our holidays, closed days, they still ask, are you open? So I need to put a sign on the door so they'll know for certain that we are closed on Monday. And let me get a few things done. I wanted to tell you about a grant that I applied for the center, and it's a professional learning grant, and I am trying to put together our syllabus for that course. Now, of course, everybody in Florida knows that we go through the class observations every year. So I wanted to give my staff a little bit more support when it comes to the class observation. So I'm gonna do a training. I'm gonna have a trainer come in and do a 5-week training course with my staff so that they can sharpen those skills. Give me a minute and I'll get back with you. So obviously, when I was in that building and I was hearing things, I knew it was something. The young lady was coming in the building, so that's so good to know that there are no ghosts in the building, like if you believe in that kind of thing. But let me tell you what I do. I made coffee from home this morning, and I added cinnamon to my coffee, which gives it a little bit more depth. But um, whenever I need like a double shot, what I do, since it's been so cold lately, I take cocoa, like um, hot chocolate powder, and I put it in the cup so that when I'm making my coffee in the Keurig, it has that extra layer of like yumminess and just mm. So right now I have my Keurig going in there um, on top of some more hot chocolate to put more coffee in, because I've this is almost gone already. Um, but what I was saying about the what I was saying about the grant is that um, the grant is so that you can continue education for your staff, and but you have to have a purpose for that education. So I put together a learning goals, and it's based on adult child interactions. So I've been working hard putting that together. And I also have to do a parent cafe here at the center. I had gone for the training on parent cafes. And the first day of training, I have to tell you, on the parent cafes, I was thinking to myself, there is no way that I have any time to commit to doing parent cafes. So then when we got to the next day, the first day they were just describing it, and I was sitting there thinking, I don't have the time for that. I'm not doing that. But the second day they divided us into teams, and they had us put on a parent cafe, and we all got together, the other members of our teams, and we pulled it together, and it came together really well. Um, Now, there was a team of other directors working together to put this cafe on, and it was, I have to say, it was an eye-opening experience to be able to open up and talk to other people, basically people that you don't know. And well, some of us knew each other in the room, but just kind of imagining myself as a parent, putting myself in that place, it would be nice to be able to have other parents to talk to. So we really had the opportunity to open up and share how we were feeling. So in the parent cafe, they have these cards with questions on it based on 5 different areas, and you choose a topic you choose a theme and a topic for this particular night. I think it's like 2 hours or so, hour and a half to 2 hours. It depends on how fast people talk or how slow they talk. But the structure is tried and true, and it works. And I am looking forward to doing a parent cafe here at our center. But we had the best time. Now, it would be nice to have the support of those staff, those other directors, when it's my turn to have my parent cafe. And I'm sure if there is something that I can do to help one of them, the other directors, I would be happy to do that, because I understand what it takes. But I have already started recruiting people to help us put on our parent cafe. We're going to do our parent cafe the, the second week in March, if I'm not mistaken. But the theme I chose was Mardi Gras. So, you know, I'm from Louisiana, and Mardi Gras is a big deal for us Louisianians. I mean, I hadn't been in Louisiana, like I haven't lived there for many, many years, but still it's rooted and grounded in who I am. So I'm excited about putting on that Parent Cafe, and I'll tell you more about that as I get closer to that. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to help my staff to do better in their classrooms. And so we have that training coming up, and then we have the Parent Cafe. And then after the Parent Cafe, we have our class observations. So, and I've also gone to the class trainings, and going through the training helps you to understand what it is that the observation is looking to measure in your classroom. So that was a treat to do that. I did the toddler, and pretty soon I'm going to be going to the preschool training. So that would be an eye opener as well. Okay, I see some more parents coming up, so I need to, yeah, I'm watching them on the camera. I have a system where I can watch everything, all the classrooms, the outer parameters of the building as well. So I see parents coming, so I'll be right back with you. Hey, back at square one. I am, since I and my husband are leaving early in the morning, what we're doing is trying to make things a little bit easy for the staff that's going to be left here tomorrow. So I'm bringing the breakfast over to this building so that they don't have to worry about bringing it over here tomorrow. We put the milk in the refrigerator and the fruit that they're going to have with their cereal in the morning. And I turned the heating unit to, I think I turned it on 63, so that at least it's not very cold in the morning. So I'm headed back over to the other building, and I will, I think I need to turn the heater off in the big room here. But I will get back with you when I get in the other building, okay? Hey everybody. So I'm sorry I didn't get back to you guys when I was at the center, but we were just trying to get as much done as we could before we had to get home and finish packing for the trip the next morning. So we did arrive in New York, and first I have to tell this quick little side story. We had gone into Charlotte, and we had a little bit of a layover in Charlotte, and we decided, okay, well, let's just go get a little breakfast. So we went to this restaurant to get breakfast. Our flight was due to take off at 9, and we had arrived in Charlotte at, I think it was around 7:30 if I remember correctly. But we knew we had a little time, so we were like, let's go to get something to eat while we wait for our flight. We went and found our gate, and we knew where we were going to take off from. And we got back to the gate, and they were like, the flight is fully booked. And we were like, what do you mean it's fully booked? We're supposed to be on this flight. It was like 8:50. And they were like, oh, if you look at your ticket, it says that we board 15 minutes before takeoff time. And my husband was like, well, you still have time to board us. They were like, oh, no, we gave your seats away. And we were like, what? But I was just, my husband was getting pissed, and he was like, well, we need to do something about this. And I was like, hold on, Tony. So we need the next flight to New York. And the lady was like, well, the next flight is at 3 o'clock. And we were like, no, absolutely not. Then I started getting irritated. But anyway, the lady, I kept insisting, trying to keep my husband cool. And I kept insisting that she gave us something sooner than 3 o'clock. So she did. She was like, "Well, you're gonna have to fly to Washington," and we're like, "Washington? We do not want to go to Washington." Because I knew at that, that the date that we were gonna be in a lot of traffic there, air traffic as well. So, and I knew the airport was gonna be full and trying to get to our next gate. But anyway, the time that she had given us, she said, "You have about 5 minutes to get to the next gate." You talking about somebody ran? I ran, and my husband was behind me. He was just walking really fast. And, but anyway, we made the flight, and we did get to spend time with my daughter and my granddaughter. We did a lot of shopping. We helped her with some projects around her place, and it was a nice visit. I missed them, but it was a very nice visit. But we got back at midnight and we had the next day to relax. But I think I slept the whole day because we were trying to spend as much time with my daughter and my granddaughter as possible. And then I got to work on Tuesday, and I was trying to get everything um, in order. And then we had this weather pattern that was coming, that we are going to have freezing ice and possible snow here in Jacksonville. So I had to think, should I close the center or should we stay open? And as the day went on, I just decided it's best to just close the center because um, I just rather be on the safe side. And anyway, I just wanted to come back on so I can close this vlog. And I'll get back to you guys another time. And I hope everybody is warm and staying safe. And I'll get back with you later. See you in class.